Where you at? That's what we say here in the Midwest. Maybe it's just Iowa. Could be just Cedar Rapids. What do I know? We say things like, if you've been gone a while, where you at? Where you been? That's what we say. Where you at? Where you been? I have been here. I have been here. I've got to tell you that the grandkids have went to go visit their daddy. So they're down in Georgia right now visiting their daddy. So this time, 2 hours in the day, mine. Completely mine. Now that may not be entirely true today because I think I hear my mother rooting around in her room. But I've been here. I stopped crocheting for a really, really long time. I was overwhelmed with all the tasks I do, but I am crocheting again. Now this is upstairs and not downstairs in my office where all my beautiful crochet is, but I did finish a blanket and I started a new one. Actually, I finished 2 blankets. So I have Apache Tier blankets downstairs because you know how much I love the mosaic. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And, oh, hold on one momento. Is that a word? Is that a word, momito? I don't know if that's a word or not. Anyway, I'll see if I can edit that. Oh. So, I did this little peekaboo blanket. I don't really know what it's called. I think I do. It's by Beba Blankets. You haven't seen her. She is awesome. She does a lot of tutorials, especially mosaic tutorials, and I love the piss out of her. So this, I think it's, oh, rainbow. Rainbow? Rainbow. I don't remember what it's called. I'll link it below. But this is the one that I just made. Now, it's not that big. I mean, it's definitely a lap blanket, a bigger lap blanket. But, oh, there we go. And this and this. So it probably goes up to right 4 feet. I'm 5'6". And it goes to my toes. My toes to about right. Yeah, about 4 feet. It's very wide though, because that's the way I made it. But look how pretty that is. But then, and if you're like me at all, you crochet and then stuff just pops in your head. Like, ooh, wouldn't it look good with this color? I think it would. Let's go ahead and finish this one off so we can start this one over here because this one is good. Look at that. This one is gorgeous. Now it is long, so I think it's my wingspan. I think so. Yeah, it's my wingspan. Yep, stretched. My wingspan stretched. No, not stretched. This is my wingspan, not stretched. Okay. So I wrote the pattern down. I wrote how many hours it would take. I did the whole calculations. It's going to take 35 hours. So depending on what I want to do. But most of the times I only do 1 section a day. Sometimes I do 2. On the weekends I do 3. So yeah, 35 hours. And 1 section takes a little over an hour. And 1 section is 6 row repeat after the initial setup rows. So, isn't that pretty? I'm going to say something about this yarn. Now if you know me, you know I love Red Heart Super Saver. 1, it comes in gobs of colors. 2, it lasts I have a 20-year-old blanket that's Super Saver that's been in the washer 3 times a year for 20 years, sometimes 4 or 5, depending on which child is on it and which one got sick on it. You know what I'm saying? And it just held up. It has never fallen apart. It is put together, and it is just double crochets in the round. That's all. There's nothing special about it at all, except that it's pretty. It's all get out. It comes in all colors. Now, here's the thing that I'm going to say. There is a leak or something because it's super windy outside and I could feel the breeze coming in through that dirty window. I know, leave me alone about it. I'm going to put a curtain up there so I don't have to wash the windows or even look at them. That's not the right thing to do. Well, but it's going to happen because that's what's going to happen. I am digging Caron 1-pounders. Now I haven't had Caron 1-pounder in forever. Smells so good and clean. But I got it during the Joann going out of business sale. The Joann going out of business sale. I wasn't a huge fan of Joann. Not because I wasn't a huge fan of their yarn, because I do love their yarn. I was not a huge fan of my Joann's because there was never anybody in there. Customer service was not great. There are personal exceptions. I mean, there are some people in there that were really good, but there's never the same person in there twice. So they must have had a huge turnaround. Oh, listen, don't judge me for what I'm about to say. And no, I'm not getting any chickens. No chickens, none. No chickens yet. I've been trying sourdough. So far, I make bread. It's super dense bread. So I'm trying, and I cheated on the sourdough. I didn't let it go for 4 to 6 weeks or whatever it's supposed to do. So I actually had this old recipe. I'm like, grandma. I'm 57. My grandma was born in 36 maybe. And so she made a sourdough starter with yeast, but then let it ferment over years and years and years, and then you get, I mean, not years and years, obviously it only takes a few weeks, but you, after, a while, you get actual sourdough that you keep adding to and taking. Anyway, if you know, I did not start it the old-fashioned way. I did not take somebody else's starter. I started mine with yeast, so it's only been 4 weeks. And that bread is still dense and not very bubbly. So today I fed my starter, and hopefully, oh my God, right, I can have nice fluffy bread. And I don't know if it's elevation or humidity or whatever it is, but you got to know your stove. You got to know your stove. You got to know your cooking times. You just got to know. But once you know, right? So I'm working on that part. I'm working on the stove part, covering it, uncovering it, what pan to put it in, what not to put it in, because I want to make loaves. I like the artisan bread. I have artisan bread. I can make artisan. I want the loaves, the nice fluffy sandwich. So I don't do well with bread. I actually don't do well with packaged foods at all. I don't do well. That is not this, 5mm hook. I find it best with a 5mm. I'm using a Susan Bates right now because it was a carryover from when I did the envelope border, which I do my envelope border completely different than anybody I've ever seen because I'm lazy. So I do the lazy one. It's okay. It's it works and it closes and it lays fairly flat. But I slip stitch. I don't slip stitch. Oh no, we single crochet in 2 loops in the front and the back. And let me tell you, it goes I digress. If I get to that, I will show you that. It'll be probably 28 hours from now. 28 hours from now. If I have enough yarn. So I might have to buy me some more of that yarn because I have 2 of those big ginormous 1-pounders and I love it. Oh, I forgot. This is ice yarns. I got a long time ago. And I don't know if it was on sale or it was in a bundle. I think it's called Splash. Right, Splash. I think it's called Splash. But look at the blue. Right? Look at this one. This one I'm almost done. This is my second skein. I have like 7 or so of these. I don't remember. Anywho, this says it is Magic Spray. That's what it is. Magic Spray. I haven't looked on that in a really long time. I haven't purchased any yarn, except, of course, if it comes from the Goodwill. And I bought yarn. I was like, Okay, so it is 100%, premium acrylic. Premium acrylic. Well, I like that. It's really pretty. They don't have no numbers or anything. It's 185 meters per 100 grams, which makes it a pretty thick yarn, right? I mean, look how thick that is. I mean, you probably can't tell, but it's pretty thick. I like it. I also, I reorganized my whole yarn stuff, and I've made a couple of shirts, and I have this sweaters, not shirts, because my shirts are different than my sweaters. My shirt, okay. So I have this yarn, and it came from Ice as well. And I don't know why I buy this stuff. I don't even know why I do that. I just buy stuff. So I have a formula that I wrote down and I can't find it because the formula really is for the sleeves, not for anything else. I mean, this is easy enough, right? Look how pretty that's gonna be. Really not my color, but it must have had a sale or somebody gave it to me or something because I could have opposite. Oh no, this is, oh, nope, nope, nope. I know exactly where this came from. You know where this came from, right? Mi quiero, yo quiero. Mary Maxim. Okay, I really love them. And I love their mystery bags. Now, there's two mystery bags that I absolutely adore that are my favorites. One, the very first one, which I haven't purchased in a while because I'm not buying yarn. I'm trying to use my yarn. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is single crochet yarn under. Single crochet yarn under. I use in both loops. Now, most of the time I will do back loop only, but I decided to do just a single crochet just to see what it would do. And this is a 4 worsted weight. You can see my hand a little bit through there, right? Kind of, maybe a little bit. I think that's from the yarn under. It really tightens up that stitch, I guess. What do I know? But I'm actually using a 6 mil on that one. 6 mil. It looks out so good. All right. So Mary Mac. So the first one is Aberdeen Wools in Canada. Like, I love their mystery. For me, I haven't purchased in a while. It was like $19 a bag. But if I bought like 6 or something, it was under $100 because I got like a deal and free shipping and whatever. And I have a lot of that yarn. It's really good yarn. I usually only buy the knitting package because I love me a thin yarn. I love me a thin yarn. So I stopped buying from them because I'm using their yarn up in the car. So my car ride, and I don't have, I make cowls. You know, I make bandana cowls. That's my favorite, bandana cowls. And Tiffany Hansen actually, you know, made one out of single crochets, and of course I just adapted it to my own, like double crochets or putting a fillet in there or a bobble here and there. So I've adapted them all the ones that I make. And by the way, my grandkids, they can tear stuff up. I didn't even know you could tear it up that fast. They just stretch it, play with it, whatever. Because it's no big deal, right? Until it finally became a big deal. I'm like, you guys keep your hands off my stuff. I'm sorry. I said it exactly like that. They know what those expressions mean. Because they're smart. I'm very guttural when I discipline the kids. You can't tell me that you've never done that before. You know you have. Have you? Yes, you have. You know you have. Okay. The second favorite of all time mystery is Mary Maxim. First of all, you get a boatload. A boatload. Now, it's usually worsted. Not worsted. It's usually value yarn. Sometimes it's worsted. Sometimes you get the bulk. Sometimes you get that loopy stuff in there, which I don't like it. I'm not doing it. So I must have gotten 2 of these packages because I usually buy 3 of them at a time. I buy $100 worth. And if you get a coupon and stuff, you can save 20% off. So I got a package of 5. I actually got 2 packages of 5. All right. And because I bought 3. And I don't know what I did with the other one. I'll probably put it in a mystery box somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, this stuff is, I can't believe it. It is worsted yarn. That's all it's called. It's just called worsted yarn. It's got the fuzzies on there. It's probably 100% acrylic for, it looks more than 100 grams. They say to use a 5. I'm using a 6 to make a shirt because that's just the way I roll. It is made in Turkey, so you know. You know. And it's just beige. It's just beige. And it doesn't say, I'm sure it says somewhere. Don't wash 30 degrees Celsius. Mine, fair. It says Celsius. It says Celsius. Okay. Okay. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Oh, 90% acrylic and 10% polyamide. That's 100 grams. And it's 218 yards. So it's a little, it's definitely a solid 4. Like this is 180. Well, 185, so it's 190 and almost 200 yards. This is 218, so this is a little bit thinner than this because you can tell this one is way thicker. I love that thicker yarn too. But this is so good. Blah. I'm going to be blah in this. And I was thinking about adding or striping, but I don't know. I don't think so. No. Okay. Now y'all know I threatened to give away blankets to the Boggy Creek. So I have a drawer. I don't know if you can see the drawer. Shoot, let me see if I can move. Here's my Boggy drawer. You see my Boggy drawer? You can't see my Boggy drawer. There's my Boggy drawer right there. So I have squares here, which you cannot see. And I need 20 of these to make a Boggy blanket. I don't know how many I have right now. Let me see how many I have. Oh. I've got 1. This is peach. Does it look peach to you? It is peach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 12. Okay, so I have 12 of them. And I wanted to tell you one other thing. 12 of those. Where's the needle? I use a 4mm hook on that. Whoa, that's special. Isn't that special? Okay, let's turn this back around so you don't get the glare. Okay. And then for circles, I only need 12. So I do have my 12 for my circles because they are way bigger squares. And what I do is I outline them. So I've already had 12 of them. So once I get 12, I start outlining them. So they'll be, that's yellow, I think red, blue, and purple. Are the so I do 3 of each, 3 of each color. So I have that, and that is actually a 6. Or is it a 5.5? Oh man, what do I do with it? It's in here because I don't ever. Oh my god. No. Is it in here? Oh, you better be here. You best be here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think it's a 6. Because Camp Boggy Creek is in Florida, and I have lived in Florida. Oh, here it is. Right there. Okay. If you ever ask a crochet person or crocheter why they have so many crochet hooks, because every project has to have their own crochet hook, and if you take that crochet hook out, that project is you have to either tear it out or do some hard guessing. Because if you can't, I'm not. I want to say I am not that organized where I write stuff down. I don't do that. I love it. I have a tree out there. It's actually a pink dogwood tree, and the leaves right now are bright red. They're so awesome. I'm trying to look for the thing. Sorry. I think that's it. I don't have a lot. I'm working on a couple other projects. So if I sit in that chair over there, I'm working on tablecloth. If I sit on this chair over there, I'm working on my mom's sweater. It's a cardigan. It's only been 9 months. I got the back panel done, one of the side panel done, and I'm almost done with the other side panel, but I'm so dreading the sleeves. It's the sleeves that will kill you. They'll just kill you. But that's it. That's where I've been. Where you at? What have you been doing? So if you want to stick around and hear the city sirens, you can. I'll talk to you later. Bye.